we're going to come over and look at our supplies here. So we have some Chlorhex scrub and some alcohol scrub. We have some tape ready. We have a 20 gauge catheter and a male adapter plug. And we have some heparin flushes. We also have some clippers here to remove the hair from our catheter site, some vet wrap to cover up our tape when we're done, an extra pair of clean gloves for our scrubbing, and some sterile gauze to put over the distal end of our clip site. So we're going to have our assistant here. She's going to be controlling the front half of our patient with this arm, and she's going to be holding off the vein with the other hand here. And we're just going to palpate around to find our saphenous vein here. Okay, and then we're going to shave this site. Good boy. Good boy. So we want to make sure we remove all of the hair in our scrubbed area that we're going to be cleaning up. Easy, bud. Good boy. Okay, and we're just going to clear away the hair from this area. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and prep our catheter. So we have our catheter here, and we're going to flush it with our heparin flush. So we're going to crack our catheter, and we're going to remove this top portion of our catheter and set that aside. And we're going to flush this catheter, there we go, with our heparin. Then we're going to put our cap back on and keep this clean and safe for use later. We're also going to prep our male adapter plug, so we're just going to take it out, and we're going to have these available for use. Okay, now we're going to switch gloves. And we're going to get ready to scrub our catheter site. Okay, so we're going to take 3 of each of our Chlorhex scrub, 3, and then we're going to take 3 of our alcohol scrubs, 1, 2. And we're going to be cleaning this area in a target pattern, starting with our Chlorhex scrub. We're just gonna wet down, since he's a very hairy guy, we're gonna just wet down the edges here to keep our hair out of the way. So we'll do one additional Chlorhex scrub, since we just used that one to get our hair under control. And then we're gonna target pattern out with our alcohol as well. Okay, we're gonna do one additional scrub, since we used our first scrub to kind of get our hair under control. So we're gonna take our last Chlorhex scrub here. And we're just being careful not to touch any of our external areas of shaved parts. And then we'll do one last alcohol wipe in a target pattern. Okay, so now our site is ready for our catheter. We're going to set aside our scrubs that we didn't need, and we're going to use our sterile gauze and place one piece distal to our prepped area. Okay, so we're going to lay this piece here to protect us from dragging any contaminants from our hair down here into our catheter location. So we're going to have our male adapter plug accessible, and then we're going to go ahead and place our catheter here. So we're going to take our catheter out. We're going to be inserting this into the vein bevel up until we get a flash in our clear chamber, and then we're going to advance our catheter into the vein. Good boy. Good boy. So we have a flash. We're going to go ahead and advance this catheter. Let up. Perfect. And put in our male adapter plug here. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and tape this catheter in. Okay, we have our first piece of tape in, so we're just going to go ahead and pull out that gauze, and then we're going to continue taping in our catheter here. Okay, our catheter is taped into place, so we're gonna go ahead and flush this with at least 2 mils of our heparin solution, which we have 2.5 mils here. Good boy. And we're just gonna put this in our sharps container. And then we're going to cover this catheter and maladapter plug with our vet wrap. Good boy. And that's how we do our IV catheter in the Saphenous family.